What up, y'all? So what it do? Welcome back to the wheat field. Is it quiet? How do y'all feel spiritually? Do your spirit feel quiet or do it feel like, I don't know, it feels quiet, like everything feels quiet. I'm getting a sensation of just like quiet. It's giving like either somebody could feel bored, it could be peace, or it could be the quiet before the storm. I'm picking up a very odd, like an eerie kind of still feeling. Feels eerie. So I don't know. Hey, thank you so much for tapping in. Hey, beloved. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you so much for being here. I'm picking up on an eerie kind of quiet. And it's like one of those quiets where, like, it's like it could be peaceful, and somebody can sometimes just, you know, I don't know. I'm getting like it feels like somebody could feel peace, or it could be like confusion, like, is this boredom? But it just kind of feels like that eerie energy, like something weird is in the atmosphere. I'm like, what is the quiet? That's what I'm getting. What's this eerie feeling? And that's what spirit is writing. Like, what is this eerie feeling? I got an eerie feeling. Like, what is this sensation? It's like quiet, or it's like it's too quiet. And you know how, like, if you had kids and it'd be like, it's too quiet up there. What the heck these kids is doing? Like, you about to go up there and check on the kids because they done got quiet all of a sudden and it's making you suspicious. That's what I'm getting. So it's getting like, what's this eerie feeling? Like, it's too quiet. That's what I'm getting. Thank you, Spirit, for helping us get that out. Because I'm like, I can't even write like the message. Like, it's quiet. It's too quiet. Spiritually is usually loud for us. Like, we always have like a lot of spiritual messages, feeling a lot of spiritual presence, like a lot of, just, energy. Hey, sister, thank you so much, Michelle, for tapping in. I don't know, again, look, it's something going on with communication. um that's something that we did want to look up. We heard that it's an eclipse coming up soon, so let's see. We Googled ourselves today. It's interesting when you Google yourself. I don't know when's the last time anybody Googled themselves. Even just like search your name on YouTube and see if anybody is doing some shit. Eclipse 20, not 24, 2026. So let's just see. Oh, there's a solar eclipse on August the 12th. Why was somebody saying something like something coming soon? Oh, March, what is it? March the 3rd? A lunar eclipse on March the 3rd. So that's not too far away. But I don't feel like that's the energy. Huh. I wonder what else is like going on, astrological events in January. I'm probably not gonna stop and look into it right now. 555. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, sis. Have you felt like a eerie kind of quiet kind of feeling? Like, it's almost given like, again, like if you had kids, that's the best way I can describe this feeling, is if you have children and all of a sudden, like, you've been hearing kids play, like they play it all the time, right? So like my spirit team, I'm hearing stuff all the time. Like, it's not normally quiet unless we are like zoned in, like on work or something like that. We have to target and focus. But other than that, like, we just be up in here chilling. They around, we be doing stuff, we be hanging out. And so it's always noise, it's always chatter. It's like living in a house with a lot of people, right? But all of a sudden everything goes quiet. You be like, what the shit? What the hell is going on? Like, you want somebody go check on the kids. You know what I mean? They too quiet. It's like noticing that it's quiet. So it could either be because it's something eerie, which I am picking up a sentiment of something eerie, is giving a weird sensation. It could be just like the fact that peace is unfamiliar to somebody, and so peace and quiet feels eerie, like you need to fill the space with something. Or it could be somebody could be bored. But I don't know. It's kind of giving somewhere between you don't either you feel like something's going on or there is something going on. I'm picking up something eerie. It's like getting that gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? Analyze. See, it's definitely making me think a lot. I'm feeling like Joker from fucking Friday. You know what I mean? Making me think a lot. Smart guy. Like, shit. Like, spending time analyzing. Right? It says, but only up to where you become too attached to any particular outcome. So we don't want to be over analytical, but it's like, what is it? It's definitely calling my spidey senses to pay attention. And a wish granted. Believe in your abilities as a magic maker to manifest your wishes, and they will soon be your reality. Precision. The desire to do things precisely is useful as long as it does not devolve into rigidity. So it's kind of giving me some energy here. We've been talking about rigidity and staying flexible. The desire to do things precisely, very analytical. And it's something about a wish being granted or magic that's in the middle. Fear is coming through. Collaboration and obstacles. Fear, collaboration, and obstacles. I do feel something eerie. If you are a person that is working to, like, do you want to bind this up? Yeah, somebody might be trying to do something to you. When we picked up black magic earlier today, so it's kind of giving me like that eerie feeling, you know. So analyzing how you spend your time to get your wishes granted and doing things with precision, right? I do feel somebody tapped into their magic. Thank you to the Alpha and Omega for bringing this message and truth and clarity onto self first and foremost so that we may be spiritually strengthened to bear the yoke that's on our shoulders. I pray that we overflow. Thank you. Allow this message to go out into your wheat field. Have them receive it, hear, see exactly what they need to believe. Have them spiritually strengthened. Is given, edified, nourished to bear what you have placed upon them. Have them to overflow, and we meet in the middle. For the sake of unity, clarity, understanding, wisdom, is given awareness, right? So that you can know what you're up against. It's an energetic vampire in your midst, a feminine hater. I told you I had an eerie ass feeling. Like, who is this? So you could be being analyzed right now. You could be an analytical person, which is why if you feel some sort of off-ass energy, you're going to stop and take notice, like, what is this? That's kind of like I was getting. It was like picking up on the subtle cues that's telling me, like, something's off. Like, if you were a parent, like, especially, like, mom, divine feminine energy, right? Don't have to be female, but a person that's tuned into that nurturing spirit, your mind, you could be doing more. We are always doing more than one thing, right? We have our two sides of our nervous system. I want to say sympathetic and parasympathetic. You know what I mean? Like your autonomic and, subconscious and conscious. I can't call the other one outside of autonomic. I don't know if it's parasympathetic, so don't kill me in the comments if I'm a little bit off, right? But it's given like there's things you're paying attention to and things you're just not. Your brain, you don't have to pay attention to your brain telling your heart to beat, your lungs, all the other functions of the body. That shit is just, it's operating, it's sustaining. All while you're thinking and computing to do other things, and the things that you are conscious of, it could be multiple things that you are computing at the same time. Very analytical, and you are able to do it with precision. In the middle is your magic and the ability to get your wishes granted, like to meet that, to do that. And we do see an energetic vampire, somebody that will excessively demand your attention, your emotional support. Two things I'm getting with this. You would know something is up with this person when they go quiet. they're not pulling on your attention. So something weird is giving that eerie feeling like, what's up with that? And it could also be because you are not connected with this person. You put up some sort of boundary, but they are still trying to do something to you to pull on your energy. Either way, this person is something going on with that. Black sage, heavy aroma to draw your. We can't talk. Thank you, spirit. So throat chakra attack. We've been picking that up. Somebody don't want you to say shit or something. Let's write down this throat chakra attack. I'm getting a feminine vampire. They don't have to be feminine in gender, but they definitely in a feminine energy. And for somebody, spirits say they are female in particular. So we're getting a feminine female hater, and it's given she's a vampire. She enjoys excessive attention. And I'm getting you're not giving it. And it's like you not giving no attention, or she doesn't want you to have any attention, right? She doesn't want you to have no love. It's like everything to feed this person. So it's something that you're doing, or you're trying to analyze something to figure out what the hell is going on in your energy. Time well spent. It says, but only up to where you become attached to any particular outcome. So be sure that as you're analyzing, you don't get attached to any particular outcome. It's getting remain, I'm hearing, in the principle of detachment. Thank you, Spirit. So definitely the principle of detachment. I'm hearing to execute with precision. So you may have to detach from a person that you may discover truly is an energetic vampire, like you may define it, after you analyze the energy and be like, okay, I need to do something different for my own wishes to be granted, like conserve my energy. The heavy aroma, it says heavy aroma, the power to draw your energy and consciousness into other realms, protection when astral traveling. And astral traveling has been coming up. I think I mentioned astral projection and astral traveling at least 3 or 4 times this week. In astral projection, I think we read it actually in this book for your psychic abilities. Yeah, we pointed it out. The ability to send your energy or awareness to other locations. And we were getting that somebody was sending their consciousness to a higher timeline, like you are attempting to shift timelines, or you're in the process of doing it, or the wish to switch has been granted. And I don't know if you actually have moved, like you have executed this with precision, because there's a feminine hater, an energetic vampire that may be pulling on your energy because you are no longer giving them any attention, no love. If you tap into your intuition, you already know who this person is. That's what Spirit said. Yeah. I'm getting that you shifted timelines. And that's kind of like why I'm picking up all this different type of energy. Like, if you shifted timelines wherever you at, the energy could feel weird. You know what I mean? Like, all of a sudden, things feel odd to you. It could be like, everything is different. Everything feels new. Boredom. Right, instead of feeling at peace, you could feel bored, like you are adjusting to not having your life so busy, like adjusting to simplification, adjusting to allowing things to come down and to calm down. When you come out of that 10 of Wands type of energy, you build it and building and building and building. It's like you get used to, again, multitasking and your energy being all the way up and running on high octane and at 1,000 all the fuck time. When you bring yourself down and you shift into a higher timeline where you can call in your abundance and do it with ease and grace. One of your pillars of health and wealth is the ability to do things with ease and grace. You can call it in. It's like you don't have to work and stress yourself out for it. So a change in that energy shift and how fast you are operating and computing, like your body may need time to adjust, so your energy could feel weird. It could feel eerie. It could make you overanalyze. That's what we were getting, like you making me think a lot. Then it could be other factors like people that you shifted away from that you no longer pay attention to, you're not sowing into, who are adjusting to no longer getting your energy. They can't pull on you, so they're doing other things to try to get your attention and pull you back into a lower dimension, if you want to say that. And it's like, no, you're not going back. Yeah, take a spiritual bath. You probably need to cleanse your energy. You've been having horrible headaches, Barbie. Yeah, it could be ascension syndromes. Yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Teeth hurt in your head. I've been getting this thing right here, like right up behind my ear. Like we really been massaging that and making sure that we're not, like the lymph nodes and everything in the area is draining. Working from around here, around the eyes, going back around the ear, and even on both sides to kind of make sure that the lymph nodes and the face and around the ear are draining, because we definitely been getting it on this right side. I think Michelle mentioned that. I think you mentioned something on your right ear. If it wasn't in your recent read, it might have been in the personal that you did for me, one of the two. But it's definitely been prominent. Yeah, yes, yes. And it could be definitely like people who are getting more sensitivity in certain gifts. Like we're clear audience, so we've been feeling a lot of pressure on this ear. I remember when it popped, and I think somebody just recently asked us about tuning your ear chakras. There are some tips in this book. If anybody is interested, this we got this off of Amazon. We can see we study it because our little tabbies. But it's one of the ones that we have found. It's another one over there about being a highly sensitive person. A couple of books that talk to you about breathing techniques, visualization, calming the body, grounding, earthing, all the things that you need to do to tune your body in its frequency so that you can open up different levels of sensitivity, right? So I remember when we had our ears open, I literally felt like I was kind of like not in a trance state, but yeah, trance state. It was like an alternate type of mind state where I literally felt like they tilted my head over and was like, boop. And then it was like a deep pop in the middle of my ear canal, and then it was just like felt like everything just kind of opened up. And it happened one on one side, and then they did the other ear. And then it was like I could feel them working with me to kind of slow down and to feel and to hear. It was weird. I can't necessarily explain it unless you've had it, but yeah. Literally feel like somebody took like a something sharp and was like boop, and it was like a blockage or whatever it was, just kind of pierced it, and everything just kind of opened up. So it wasn't more of like just feeling the sensation, I could actually hear. So that was better. Yeah, somebody trying to cause you to act out of character. See, this vampire that excessively demands your attention and emotional support, they may be trying to do something to cause you to act out of character. Yeah. And this person could be somebody that spies on you all the time. You may have more than one person in your energy. If you shifted timelines, then you definitely left people behind. So people who are on that past timeline, some people notice your exit. Some people, they be in their life and they doing their things and they probably not paying attention because they too busy paying attention to self. But people who ain't got shit else to do, or they were pulling and drawing from you, they notice the change in you. Yeah, the person causing you negativity is an air sign. We were kind of picking up like a Queen of Swords energy. but we'll see. Really, a similar thing happened, yeah, to you, Veronica, when you got your first Reiki attunement. This is somebody, this Queen of Swords is somebody that loves misery. Like, they don't want to be by themselves. Right, so they demand a lot of attention, a lot of support, and they want other people to kind of sit in the shit with them. Yeah, yeah, toxic. I don't know if somebody drinks a lot. This could be, it could be the Douce, you know what I mean? Not cognac Douce for real, but it's like doing what other people say. A lot of times we say, like, religious fanatics and extremists, they also are people who drinking on the Kool-Aid, drinking on the Douce. You know what I'm saying? That's what we be getting. I told you somebody doing black magic on you. It's this person. And the magic that they're doing is to make you act out of character, to feel some kind of way. So your energy, you may not be able to pinpoint like what's going on, but I get this eerie feeling, something off. Something doesn't feel right. Is it because I'm in this new space and I have not quite adjusted to simplicity in my life? I haven't adjusted to being calm. I haven't really understood or kind of got used to a peaceful type of demeanor where my spirit doesn't have to be on 1,000. I'm not all the way up. I'm not racing from this thought to that thought to that thought, because that could be foreign, right? We get used to our own self and our own patterns. And when we shift to a higher timeline and things become simplified, then you could feel a lot of sorts. Like, am I bored or am I just peaceful? Right? If you all the way up and used to being busy, simplifying things can make you feel bored until you find more meaningful and purposeful hobbies. Yeah. And look at this. Having flu symptoms, fever, chills, head colds, congestion, diarrhea, and coughing. So somebody could definitely be getting sick. And we've been feeling something with Mercury. Haven't we been talking about retrograde, pre-shadow energy, even though we're like super, super early? I think that Mercury retrograde doesn't come around until either like somewhere between February, March-ish. I think we just wrote them down or we talked about them the other day, right? The Mercury retrograde. But it's not until March. I remember that. You need to do a cord cutting because this person is sending something at you. It's almost like they want to send something at you to retrieve you, like to pull you back to a lower dimension, and that's what we were getting. And look, both of these are together, like no shit. So it could definitely be more than one person. One cord cutting here, one cord cutting here. Yeah. And look, this is black sage. Now we see blue sage. Right? It says heavy aroma, the power to draw your energy and consciousness into other realms, astral traveling. So definitely astral projection. And this says light, heavenly aroma. That's great for cleansing the energy of your home, calming, relaxation, and tranquility. That's exactly what it is. You have astral projected to a whole nother timeline so that you can lead a calm, relaxing, tranquil type of life. And as you simplify, you could be confused like, damn, is this eerie feeling like it feels too quiet? Like, it's so quiet. Like, is this peace? Am I bored? Or is it something else going on? You do have something else going on. It could be two things existing at the same time. You could definitely be simplifying your life where things are more at peace, leaving behind people who are drama filled, who bring chaos to your life. You are exercising your analytical skills of discernment. You are practicing your magic, the year of the magician. You are manifesting, and you're doing it with increasing precision. And as you move forward, you will be leaving people behind. And these people you have left behind in time is on your behind. Like, they want to keep you behind. They want to snatch you back. And they may be even trying to recruit and turn other people against you. Look, turning people against you and jealous of your lifestyle. And y'all know for the last couple of weeks, I want to say last 2 months, we've been singing, we've been picking up on the rich homie Quan and how some people gonna be missing they rich homie. Like, you know what I mean? Look, that's your lifestyle. We've been picking that up. Something about your lifestyle. And they turning people against you, recruiting more haters. But we already know what to do with that shit. You know, give their ass something else to talk about. Make their ass fucking sick. They want you to be sick and losing your damn appetite. Make their ass gag every time you fall through. I'm just saying, every time they see you, they talk about you behind your fucking back anyway. So, shit. Give their ass something new to talk about, Ashe. You know, keep their ass full. This news. Like, they could turn into Willie Williams so much they talk about you. Damn. Hey, you doing something right. You shifting timelines and freaking moving yourself into peaceful and peace and tranquility. It says you are analyzing, working your magic with precision. You are astro traveling and astro fucking projecting. You opening up and look, they don't want me to say that, did you? Yes, you did, but you don't want me to say it. Okay, Temperance Angel. They could talk about you all they want to. Shit. Pick a messenger. Which one they didn't talk about? I'm just saying, strength. It's just because of your strength. You know, your perseverance, your ability to execute your magic with precision, your analytical skills. Go to do it dear week. Look, Chariot, you blazing through this bitch. It's giving Comet. Chariot, it's giving indestructible and unstoppable. They can't stand your ass. But it could be something with your card. If you have had card issues, delays, problems, interruption with transportation and communication, because we talked about this communication issue. So take your time to slow down, to speak. It's given even like we have a habit of talking a lot, so we are working on saying what we need to say, but just be clear and concise about it, like to the point. So think about it like that. Double check your communication, those of us especially in the office, right? Your email communications, all of that shit, double check it for misspelling, errors, contents. Make sure you type the words that you said in your head, but you never actually type them bitches out. You know what I mean? So just pay extra special attention. If your car need a checkup, go get it. Like, you might just want to run a diagnostic. I don't know. But it's something like transportation and communication. And I'm picking up your Chariot, which is spiritual transportation. It's giving your ability to astral project. And you can project by focusing your consciousness and what it is that you're saying to yourself in your practices. So therefore, a person may want to interrupt your energy so that you cannot continue to shift. Because you may be a person that'll be like, shit, we just came out of 2025, but we was picking up a person that was going to quantum leap and then quantum leap again. That's 2 timeline shifts. So if you already made one, then you're applying for another one. So be careful of this energy, beloved. Yeah, toxicity. I told you somebody doing black magic on you. I can't make it up. I wouldn't want to make it up. You know, I wouldn't want nobody to be sitting in this energy because you're shifting timelines and you're doing better for yourself, leading a life of peace and tranquility, that people will come against you. Those that want to hold on to you, misery that fucking loves company. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fucked up. But that's how people be in these days. They don't like to see other people win. Because like they said, misery loves company. Look, Hermit, and you doing it by your fucking self. It could be somebody that, no, you doing it by yourself. You doing it. I pick up a masculine energy here. One of these people is in a masculine energy. And you get an opportunity, look, masculine energy. Look, more shit. Opportunity to be toxic. It could be an opportunity to balance some shit out in your shadow self. Like to shine a light on it. Right? It could have just worked well for you. Boss energy, temperance angel. Yeah, it was just an opportunity for you to level up. Star. Opening up more gifts. Tower. Yeah, death. I do feel like the transition of like the old you went through a transformation, lovers. And it's because of the people that you were connected to. But some of these people just cannot let go of you. They look, Wheel of Fortune. I do feel a timeline shift, and I'm getting the wand like your magic, the ability to just. And there's two fucking wheels. What did we just say? You were getting ready to leap twice. You just did a timeline shift. And we said using your magic with the Ace of Wands, and here's the other timeline shift. Somebody, and that's real. Like you cold with it, Hierophant. I don't know how like what you doing that's having you operate with such precision, because that's what this is. Like you literally are moving. It's giving like blazing. It's almost like, you know how Doctor Strange with his ring, you know what I mean? Like he would do the slingy ring and open up a doorway and just walk the fuck through to where he wanted to go. And then when he got so sick with it, he would just open up the ring, go into the library, pick a book off the shelf, and he could just be anywhere, just doing all kind of shit, like opening the doorways to everywhere. I'm kind of getting that in a sense, like you're getting to the point in your strength and your spiritual gifts to move around timelines and dimensions, where when you decide or you have learned what you needed to learn in this timeline and you find the key, it's like it's something about you continuing to self-discover and going back down into self deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and you get more keys and more keys. It's almost giving like a big ass janitor, or like, okay, so you remember the Matrix part two when they had to get the little dude, he was the key maker, and he was in this room making all kinds of motherfucking keys, right? So it's given like you can go down within self and meet the key maker within you and get the keys to these different doors and just move through. And you're blazing, and people don't understand how you're shifting, and you're leaving people behind who is dependent on your energy. You want this one too? This? Yes. Okay. Yeah, beware of anyone from your past trying to come back into your life. Beware. Don't people in your past that you know for sure you have left them on a past timeline. Be careful. Don't let them come back into your life. Yeah, it's somebody that's narcissistic. Ain't that like an energy vampire? Somebody that's toxic in that they are attached to your energy. And this narcissist could be a feminine. She could be attached to you as a masculine, or she could be attached to you as another feminine. You could have been a person that fed them. You know what I mean? It could have just been like that. But now that you don't feed this person, they want to pull you back. Look, cause you to miss out on opportunities. They don't want you to transition into this second doorway. They know you're going to be gone. They already don't get no energy from you. They can't be getting too much energy if they're going to resort to doing black magic. And they could be doing, again, recruiting other people. That's like flying monkeys. That's like a smear campaign. You know the shit that they do. They start fucking doing these tactics and shit to try to hoover you. And if they can't hoover you back into the cycle with them, then they do the smear campaign, which they may have already implemented. The shit is parallel, like they be multitasking at this shit. Right? They fucking hoovering you, smear campaigning, all while attempting to defame and discard you is weird, or replace you. But it's given like they don't want to replace you. They just want to try to do some sort of tactic to get you to come back around. Yeah, pyrite is coming through. Something with technology helps shield you from harmful effects that technology can have on the mind and body. Yeah, it's something with technology. This person could, I don't know if they watching you online or some shit. I don't know. But they weird. Look, this is the third one, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Is it, did we take both of them out? Seek someone to do. Yeah. Wait. How is this? Because I know we saw this shit. Yep. Here's one. Here, y'all, it's out here 3 motherfucking times. Now, see, this is what I'm saying. So those who might need to hear and then see to believe, because anybody could say something in the car, come out, oh well, like that's lucky. 2 times, okay, nah, lucky still, whatever. 3 times, no. 3 times, and y'all seen them pull it. Seek someone to perform a cord cutting ritual. Seek somebody to do this. Seek somebody to do this. Right? This person done tried to put some shit on you. One person done did one, and one person might have done, they doing it multiple times. They just doing shit. You got people in your energy trying to snatch you back to a lower timeline, beloved, stealing your ideas and pretending that they invented them. So the female narcissist is stealing your shit, acting like they came up with it. So online could definitely be a factor. If you are a person, somebody online is taking your shit. They could be taking it and putting it online. They could be using all of your shit as inspiration and taking it and repackaging it and putting it online somewhere else. And there's so many platforms that you could, I mean, it's very difficult to figure out how or where this person is posting your shit, stealing your shit. Oh snap. We know which one turned up though. They constantly convince people that they are this and they are that. They are their own worst enemy, and they envy you because you follow your own path and you don't give a fuck what nobody else thinks. They will play the victim once they know they're losing all the care. And look, root work. These people, they can't stand to see you shine. Whoever these people are, I don't know if it's somebody new, if they're gonna send somebody new to your life, because we saw that message. I gotta say it because we saw it. Yeah, somebody, either they're trying to block your crown chakra and your root from like the root to the crown, like so you can't get any uploads and you can't get any downloads. And we saw consciousness right here, right? Because that was the black sage. The power to draw your energy and consciousness into other realms. Look, if you are astral projecting and you're sending your consciousness to a higher timeline, this is why they would want to block your crown. So we don't sit down here and be like, come up with some fanatical ass motherfucking story just because we think the shit is entertaining. We come over here and tell you this shit because people really be fucking with people, and black magic and energy work is real. The spirit have been telling us to cover our crown up. It have been saying that somebody is watching you people steal your work. We don't know where they send it, which is why they told us to Google ourselves today and see what comes up. Amethyst, psychic protection. People try to steal your shit all the fucking time. If you are a psychic, you are an intuitive, be careful. It's a lot of people that are coming sit in your space. You don't know who listening, who watching, and they take your shit and they go spend it somewhere else. We were playing around with AI today. Like, it was either today or yesterday. We were looking at, you just take a picture and you could put AI on it and make your picture speak and move and every damn thing. The way people use your images and your idea is intellectual property theft. We've talked about this before. And there's not a lot of ways to protect yourself out in media, especially for us spiritualists. It's almost like they don't be necessarily, they put it under like the entertainment shit, but it's really not. It's not entertainment. It's for educational purposes, because people don't be realizing that, you know, these spiritual attacks are real. Like, they say it, they get it. Oh, it's spiritual warfare. But you don't understand it when I'm saying somebody doing black magic on you. Psychic protection, amethyst. And I think we talked about it because we talked about how the spirit had us put our amethyst on. And then they told us to put on the obsidian and rose quartz. They had us go back and put our sigil on. The angels that protect that which is in the center, that which matters most. So spiritual attacks right now are very prominent. People are switching timelines. People are ascending. People are reconciling their programming with their divinity. And when you start to reconcile your programming, what has been taught to you, with the divine that lives within you, and you start to discover and unpack yourself and pull up the keys to unlock you and everything that you can do, and you get to the point where you have analyzed yourself so tough again, you unlock that magic and you are executing with precision, people gonna feel a kind of way about it. They do. Yeah, envious of your career and the money you make. Like we said, they envious of you. They pulled that already. Jealous of your lifestyle. And some of these people, right, they jealous. And behind that again, causing car problems. They don't want you to move around. They want your chariot shut down. Right? Karma's a bitch though. Because the evil they send to you, you know what the Most High gotta do. It'll pay them back in kind. You reap what you sow. You sow that shit, you will be the one to reap it. That's why, I mean, I know how we all have our different opinions on return to sender. And Michelle, you are so right. It's so many ways that you can protect yourself in terms of your aura, your bubble. Whatever they send it to me, it bounces off of me and returns back to you. It's like a bouncy ball, or like, I'm almost seeing somebody get hit in the face with a dodgeball. You know what I'm saying? Like how that bitch, you threw it out and then the spirit throw that bitch back and it hit them in the face. But it's like that. We have a practice of intentionally giving it all to the AO, and they distribute it and disperse it. That's just how we deal with it. But it's still the same sentiment, right? Nothing. I'm giving everything to that which protects me. Some things they are going to allow to come in. You will get attacked, right? So just like, the principle of Job, when you are being built, or David, when you are being built, the Most High God will allow attacks to come in to strengthen you, to give you the gas, the energy that you need to move your chariot. So some shit you will get. And that's why I distinctively give it to the Most High God, because it's going to disperse to me what it knows I need. I might need that test. I might need that fuel, that energy, so I can transmute it and fuel my chariot and keep on going. I don't know, right? It's a part of my development. But some shit ain't for me. And the Most High God will disallow it. So it's just all about how you choose to practice. It's up to you. There's no right or wrong way. You do what's comfortable for you. Causing friends and family to be mean and cold towards you. This is somebody that's in competition. This is the female hater. It could be the masculine, because masculines compete too. Competition is not specific to any gender. But it was definitely giving me that feminine. This is the person that loves excessive attention but doesn't want anybody else to have any fucking attention. She wants, of course, she would be in competition with you, because if anybody paid you any attention, then she would be upset. Yeah, cycles of bad luck. So this person, these people want you to be in a cycle of bad luck, to continuously have unfortunate events happening to you, and it's given like coming in threes, like this, shit, this, shit, like kind of energy, toxic. They both sipping on the Kool-Aid. Be careful not to overindulge. Be careful not to overindulge. Indulge. Communication. Thank you. Same shit. Somebody could actually be drinking liquor to cope, like they really could be drunk, and somebody could just be sipping on some other shit. It could be like they own secret sauce, they own Kool-Aid, they own motherfucking drip. You know what I mean? They could be just drinking their own shit. Mars retrograde is coming through. Impulsive rage, anger, hostility, major blowout fights, and violence. This feminine narcissist off the rocker, definitely competitive, definitely somebody that has an uncontrollable rage, anger, subject to just fucking blow up. Is giving volatile, like just erupt. Yeah, karma's a bitch. Trickster spirit. So there is a trickster spirit in your midst. It's giving Loki. I don't know if they're trying to affect your dreams because we just saw a dream catcher. Amethyst, again, protection, psychic protection, heavy psychic attacks, heavy psychic attacks. And we just said get a dream catcher, right? Because they might be trying to attack you in your sleep or at night. What does it say? Psychic protection, control spiritual energies while when? Dreaming. And can help with insomnia and nightmares. Somebody's trying to attack you in your sleep. Don't worry about why we ain't did these nails yet. They'll get done when we feel like doing them. Thank you so much for whoever was thinking that. Judging your family and background culture. So they judge you, they judge your family. Yes, amethyst everywhere. And the crazy thing is we have a shelf on the wall over the bed and we were keeping amethyst over the shelf, right? And you know the shelf you know how shit get ripped down off the wall now all the fuck time around here? Yeah, they ripped that motherfucking shelf off the wall. We was like, what the shit came in there? The shelf was down, the amethyst, I had to go find where it fell all over. I was like, y'all be tripping. Energy vampire, I can't make this shit up. There's something else in here. Spirit say yes, so let's get this back out. Which one, beloved? This? Anything else? No. This? Yes. Okay. You want it now? Yes, cedar. Fresh woodsy smell to cleanse your home of old energies and unwanted spirits while inviting fresh energetic vibes and protecting the new occupants. So just because I don't know when you moved into your place, but you may need to cleanse it because I feel like people are sending shit to your house. They're sending fucking, they said that they are conjuring little motherfucking demons. I can't make this shit up. Look, to work against you or to trick you, and did they not pull the trickster spirit? Okay? And then they came back and said to cleanse what? Unwanted spirits. Now, some people don't think it's real. They don't. They be like, picking and choosing when they believe in spirits and when they don't. But baby, I believe everything come from the spirit. The spirit world is way realer than the 3D. What? And you got to believe too. If you said you didn't want nothing, oh well, maybe you did. Cause look at that, evil omens. They didn't want me to show you. And it's somebody that you used to be with that's sending you evil omens. They don't want you to make good decisions for your life. And so therefore, the spirit is telling you, you need to cleanse your space, take a spiritual bath, get somebody to cut these motherfucking cords, protect yourself spiritually, and keep protection on you at all times. Damn, return to sender is going to backfire on their ass, and that's the second one. Return to sender. So somebody in the wheat field definitely is a return to sender practicer, or you got some sort of ritual to ensure that you're not absorbing other people's energy, but you may need to do some cleansing. You may need to do some protecting. You may need to strengthen your shit, your forces, And that's why a lot of us do this, to either encourage you on your journey, help you understand the forces that are coming against you, help you understand what you need to do to protect yourself, to keep moving forward, to understand the energy. Is it me tripping or is it something going on? Like, is it just real quiet spiritually? Why does it feel so eerie? I'm in this new place of tranquility, like everything is coming in with ease and grace. So it could be my adjustment from like being super busy to everything calming down, and it's like quiet in this space. Is it my peace or is it boredom or is somebody doing some other shit? It's a little bit of all three of them, beloved. It's what I heard. It's what I heard. This one, this. Trickster spirit, give me clarity, Most High God. Thank you so much. Clarity, justice is coming through. And I do see your sensitivity with the Daughter of Cups. Somebody that's sensitive. Eight of Staffs. Somebody throwing a whole bunch of shit at you. It's a whole lot of energy. And it's because you know how to open up these doorways, fool. You know how to have all these new beginnings. You keep your head up. And she was giving me like the energy of astral projecting her consciousness to a whole nother place. Like, when you step off this cliff, you are quantum leaping from one space to another space. It's like from one new beginning to another new beginning. And you know how to do it. Temperance Angel, Malika of Cups. You giving like some sort of otherworldly type of being. I don't know if you just discovered who you are or what your soul contract is, and you are in giving and receiving with the fucking universe, and the shit is just popping off. And people don't understand it. Justice is here. What's in the gut? Eight of Swords. You figured out how to unlock yourself, how to open up the fucking doors. You got it. Shaw Stores. You understand. You know. You know. Like, that's clarity. Like, I get it. And to me, I see. Like, you know how to move around, It's giving Charles Xavier. If y'all remember, I don't know who else watched fucking X-Men, because I used to love that shit too. Jean Grey was one of my favorite characters. Used to love me, the Phoenix, right? And it's that other side to her that's like so powerful. But Charles Xavier was always very intriguing to me as well. And if anybody paid attention, I think it might not have been part 2. It might have been part 3 when Jean Grey actually got killed, when like they had to take her out because she was so powerful. They felt like, her raw emotion and everything not being tamed, she was gonna fuck up the whole damn world and shit, right? But when she ended up making Charles Xavier explode, he looked, I think he was at Storm or Wolverine, and you could see this look over his face, and then he just dissipated. Right, because she just obliterated. She fucking Thanos that nigga, like, for real. Like, he was Stardust. He was, like, pixelated ashes when she got done with him. It was just nothing, right? But if you notice the look on his face, and in future movies, you will see that Charles Xavier actually projected his consciousness to a different timeline. He didn't die. He just projected his consciousness somewhere else. And I think they even showed it like at the end of the movie in like one of those Easter eggs that lead to another movie, that he was gone. He consciously left before she even did that shit. So just think, if he wanted to, he could have put his consciousness in a body where he could fucking walk again and everything, but he chose not to. He didn't. Anywho, Daughter of Swords, you know how to do that shit. Daughter of Swords, you don't learn how to do that shit. You have learned listening to the spirit, the Alpha and the Omega, your higher self, in order to fucking astral project. And other people are watching you do the shit. They cannot figure out how your life is changing so rapidly. Like, how are you going from this to this to this? They don't get it. Yeah, Daughter of Coins, you sow a seed and that bitch just grow. It's giving Jack and the motherfucking magic beans. Like, you plant that shit tonight, tomorrow you got a beanstalk with it. Yeah, and you going up it to get the golden eggs. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, justice. And you gonna win. You gonna come down with the golden motherfucking hen. Probably slay the goddamn dragon, the giant that's up there, whatever the fuck. It's like you just doing some other shit. And whatever you doing and what you growing in this garden is definitely giving, like, it's what it's supposed to be. Justice. Look, Shaw Staffs. That's like a king of fire, king of wands. It could be you, right? Analyzing, fucking using your magic and executing with precision. Your wand is lit. Like, you have mastered it. The king of wands, that's the magician, has mastered his wand. The staff. Your ability, yeah, but you are that, look. Nine of Swords. Somebody stressed the fuck out. 10 of Coins over your money. Son of Coins. They are pocket watching you. This is somebody watching you go, I can't make this shit up. Look, Shaw of Coins. This is the King of Coins. Is somebody watching you get your bread? They watching you be dedicated, and diligent to fucking wielding this wine and get your goddamn bread. They done seen you grow up. And somebody might be trying to be a little young magician and emulate you and do some kind of things like you, but they definitely not as strong as you, and they not getting the same results as you, which is making them pissed off at you. That could be your ex. It could be this other person too, because you got two competitors. Let's get these little decks and put some small tarot on it and see what we got. Look, competition, it ain't none. They held it up in reverse. 4 of Cups, whole deck in reverse. You're not gonna miss out no opportunities, and it ain't no competing. Temperance Angel, they can't. How they gonna compete with you? Temperance Angel, they only hurting theyself. 10 of Swords, they only betraying themselves. They wasting their own damn time. 9 of Swords trying to do this shit to you, because the truth is, whatever the fuck they're doing gonna come back on them. That's 10 Swords. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they really don't want to mess with you. Because even if this person is the one that has like these bouts of motherfucking anger and impulsivity and shit, this Knight is not fucking with the King, beloved. It's just not. Look, they need to wake up and see some shit. They do. Because see, you not held up no more. You not waiting on other people to sing the same shit as you. You not going to keep yourself tied to the tree. You know you can let yourself loose anytime you want to, anytime you want to. Yeah, 6 of Swords, because you moving with peace. You not hung up on the tree no more. You not hung up on the shit of the past. You are moving toward, look, and this shit is not 6, 6, motherfucking 6. 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 6 of Wands. To what? You ain't stuck. You are not stuck. And the people that's watching you, 3 of Cups, they don't understand how you just gonna be celebrating. I told you, they don't understand Tower moment. You shocking the shit out of everybody. They don't know what the fuck going on. They don't know what you doing, what you got into, where the World card, how you just opening up doors like this. Like, how the fuck are you just opening up doors? Because you done tapped into some other shit, High Priestess, and that's the challenge. See, that's the thing. You done figured out how to go into yourself and listen to yourself, the God within. Get these motherfucking keys and open up these doors. You not stuck no more. Chariot, you moving. You on the move. And that's why they want to stop you. Damn. Anything else, beloved? I'm hearing light seer. And I'm also, so you a person that could see, is given a seer. You could probably be clairaudient too. You may have a number of gifts and you are just discovering them. Astral projection is definitely one of them. You are a person that's very intelligent. You have an analytical mind. You could be a person that's a problem solver. Like, you like to solve, I don't know if it's like puzzles, you know, people who think deeply. It's definitely getting with the analyze card, is giving very analytical. And when you could turn those analytical skills to self, which means you are analyzing you, right? And you are moving into your own magic, you've discovered it, and you've gotten to the point where you can execute with precision. Of course you are astral projecting and timeline traveling. Of course you're going to pull out the same card that you just talked about, which is the 6 of Swords when you say 666. Emperor, 3 of Pentacles. You could be working with the Omega. It could be, you know, you just collaborating with the spirits to really be in your authority, you know, to operate within your full authority. So there's the 6 of Swords. We said that it had just came out, right? So that's affirming itself. And we got the 6 of Wands, success, and the 6 of Cups. You have successfully won over your past. And one of the things is like accepting the gifts of the past. Is understanding how when you connect to these fucked up relationships and you go through the tower, that there's gifts in each one of those situations. And when you look back and you receive the gift of the past, the gift of knowledge, the gift of insight, the gift of clarity about yourself, and you can sit in your own truth and you go into the depths and discover the secret places of you. You discover what you can really do. Four of Wands, stability, wealth, success, celebration, happiness, partnerships. It's given into one building and then off and out into the next. Knight of Pentacles. And it don't stop. No, no. That's what I heard. Six of Pentacles. In the infinity loop, you see the exchange? And it don't stop. No, no. Hey. That's what I heard. Omega say it don't stop. When ends, begins again. Infinity. And now we see all sixes out here. It was 4 sixes with 2 6 of swords, indicating 2 forward movements towards peace, right? But now we got 2 6 of swords, the 6 of cups. We got the 6 of wands with success and the 6 of pentacles. So every element is given. Every element is giving. 3 of pentacles, 6 pentacles to 3 of pentacles is 9 pentacles to the 9 of pentacles. And it don't stop. No, no. Ooh, more and more plans. Where you going? Where you going? You ain't stopping. The world is at your fingertips. Like, it's even giving somebody that feel like they done conquered the world and they looking at some other shit. Like, I'm trying to go fucking mine on the moon. You do know they doing that, right? They fucking mining resources off the moon. So again, if anybody got that IPO money or like get into tech companies or ETFs, like for emerging markets of people who are fucking mining resources off the moon, you can set your ass up from here to 2045, 2050. Okay? Because that's the new market. That shit is celestial. It ain't on earth no more. Just saying. King of Swords, you better know. King of Swords, you better know. The shit is not on earth no more. I don't know who's still thinking about that Gaia, just like Gaia, 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 baby. We are celestial, okay? Multi-dimensional. Look, there's the 6 of Wands. There's the 6 of Wands. I'm just saying, 10 of Cups to the Queen of Wands, like you manifesting all kind of shit. Just saying. Success over fucking success, beloved. And people are watching it. It's giving like daytime fucking TV. Look at this shit with the sun. Like daytime TV. They don't want to see you do that shit, though. They so upset with you because you doing your big one. Fuck them people. You just need to cleanse your energy. I told you, cleanse your energy. Fuck these people. They doing spell work on you. Hope they can spell too. That's what I'm just saying. They might need to go focus and find something else to do. Page of Pentacles. Go study some other shit. Because if they were studying the way they clocking you, they'd be better off too, beloved. I'm just saying, like, really, 10 of Pentacles. If they were studying themselves and watching their own motherfucking coin as tough as they watching you, they would be better off too. Truth. Ace of Swords. That's what it is. Anything else? Yes. What would you like? My ear, I'm telling y'all, look, I don't know if it's the energy of people who watching you, who say you just, you know, too much. We're going to get the energy and then the angel numbers and we're going to call it. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the Tears of Week Tarot Show with your girl, Lati. I appreciate everybody that's tapping in. Each and every one of y'all being so active in the comments. For every person that has subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. We can't tell y'all when we be on because the spirit called us to action and we just move on it. You know what I'm saying? When they say move, it's time to go. We be like, yep, it's time to go. 17 on this Chariot card, that is the star. Happy family coming through. It's giving rainbows. Like happiness for you. What do you want? You and your lineage are safe. For the 4 of Wands, everybody in your household, you're going to be good. It's given if you leave in a timeline, you're going to leave the people that you should, and you know who to leave and who to take with you. Allow the spirit to discern for you. Strategy. Allow the spirit to discern for you. 21 is the world card opening these doors up. You got the strategy down. You just need to make sure that you discern and don't overanalyze. Don't think too much. Because that could be somebody's downfall. See, gatekeep. Keep your motherfucking gate. Everybody can't go in with you, and make sure your spirit team is well fed. That you are giving them what they need on a daily basis to keep your gate safe. Making sure none of these motherfucking dark entities and shit these people sent into your life to fuck up your shit can get in, because we were getting that energy. Is it just quiet? Is it eerily quiet? Is it peace? Or is it the calm before the storm, What is it? Victory. Yo, look, that's another 6 of Wands. Y'all do know that, right? Yin and Yang contract is here. Everything is going to always balance out. But it's like the victories that's just stacking up is just one over the other to it. Like, shit, I'm so tired of seeing them win. Fuck. All they do is win, no matter what. Throwing all this magic at them, and I cannot even keep up. All of their money is on my mind, and I'm going broke. Shit. How many days I've been doing this? I ain't been sleeping a week. I'm just fucking woke. Appreciation. Appreciation. What I'm getting. Appreciate your haters. 15, the toxic shit that's being thrown at you, beloved. Because, again, if you are an alchemist and you done got into your shit and you know how to analyze it, like you analytical and you are executing with precision, what? This toxic ass energy, you understand what that means. I got more gas for my chariot. Shit. Just when I thought we was running out of gas, somebody sent us another injection. Thank you so much, Spirit. Always right on time. There's the balance. Just saying. You understand there's dual forces to this bitch. 2 and 2 is always a mirror. You need that dark shit for your chariot. Gas my shit up. You know what I mean? Like, look. Electric, that's what I'm saying. We stay plugged in, we stay charged, beloved. Look, we stay plugged in, we stay charged. They don't know what to do with it. They ain't never seen nobody like it, which is why you got so many motherfucking haters, beloved. But that's great. That means you are doing a really good job. If you are not pushing the envelope, if you are not innovating and moving things forward, then I feel like that, to me, that's boring. I'm just saying. I have never been a person that was just on trend. Never. My oldest daughter could not fucking stand it because my fashion sense is always on some other shit. And so I would be putting her shit on that I think is just cute. And she'll be mad because she ain't trend on what the other kids that she can follow suit. We like, no. But then the year after, I done bought the shit. Now the kids done caught up and they're wearing it. You better go in the closet and get that shit we picked out from last year that you didn't want to wear because wasn't nobody on it yet. See, if you want that celestial, like while they still fighting over motherfucking whether we gonna go back into coal, what we gonna do about oil, what we gonna do about uranium, your ass is sewing into fucking mining on the moon. Did we literally not say that? Your ass is not on the same track. Period. And you got to understand that when you in this energy and you are shifting, you gonna have people just sending shit to you. They just can't help it. Whether it's the shit that they thinking and the ugly ass, nasty, shady ass, sad looks and the fucking energy that's radiating off of them every time they fucking think about you, see you. The fact that you don't call them in the way that they feel about that. The fact that you done left people and you refuse to look back. And the fact that you're not down bad. That's the kicker. The fact that you're not down bad and you still moving forward, like you are progressing in your life. That shit, oh my goodness. Oh, wait. Why did you have to go be successful? Fucking look good and happy within yourself. You fucking got relationships and friends and shit. All of their little magic is failing. You got people stressed the hell out. And it's your fault for doing all this damn winning. Shit. Because you all had a good heart and all this shit, 38 breaking down to 11, listening to your spirit team, staying compassionate and balanced. I told you you shouldn't have never did it. You shouldn't have never did it. It's all your fault for entering to the door to the spirit. It's your fault. Damn it. Now you out here winning, holding a fucking bag. How you love that? I think you do, 24. Look, doors are open to you. The key maker. I told you you had the keys. How dare you walk around here like a goddamn janitor without, ooh, shit, and a fucking relationship. You see that? Ooh! What's behind door number 3? Shit, you giving people anxiety. I'm telling you, anxiety, anxiety. Your ass giving people anxiety. Shh. You got fucking love and money. Love, connection, money. Now I tell you one thing too. Somebody may make you feel like you got a choice, but you don't got to choose. It's not either or. It's not just money or career. No, you can have them both. You can have whatever you like. Hey, that's what I was hearing. T.I. said, you can have whatever you like. You want both? You got that Stacks on in, Patron on ice. You could pop bottles, the little bitty baby ones, all night. Because if I drink one bottle, I'm going to be asleep. Right, so we might just do some little ones. But we got a 3-4-5 and a 5-4-3. So that's definitely significant. 5-4-3, and we showed 3-4-5. Transitioning, coming through, and clarity. I mean, that's major. We have a 4-5-6, which is manifesting your dreams. So trust yourself and the universe, Ashe, to make the necessary changes to achieve your goals. You did it. This number 4411 came out earlier today. I think the lunchtime message I think we did might have been 4411 or something like that. And then we saw another video that I think the time on the video was 4411 as well. So this number could be significant. It actually breaks down to the number 10. It does give high vibration. The number 10 this year is breaking down to the number 1, which is the Magician. I'm getting you are manifesting with very high vibrational frequencies. 17, which is the Star. So everything is working out well. Divine intervention, prosperity, big ventures. When I say big, I mean big, like 2 quantum leap big. Faded events. Like you, woman of coin, opening up the door, and behind number 3, door number 3 is the man holding the coin. That's a higher calling, love, connection. All of this shit is 2 levels up. I told you, celestial. This is not Gaia shit. No, you Andre 3000 with it. Especially after you released all this shit. I'm telling you, that was back here. Somebody about to do something major. 1515, hold your vision. Manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, visions, and prosperity. You fucking see that shit? You see it? You astral project your consciousness over to that place. You fucking wake up in it. That's what I heard. 9999. Lessons learned. How you love that? The 999 release, and that's 3 9s is 4 9s. You learned the lessons. And that's what we said. You learned the lessons. When you learn the lessons, you can go into yourself and unlock the motherfucking secrets. Culmination. The culmination of all your past events and past cycles. All the shit that you have released, calling all your energy back. Culminate that. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain your optimism, like we said, with your heart still open, enter into the door of the spirit, right? And drive towards your goals. What are they trying to stop for you? Your vehicle, so that you cannot drive towards your goals. They want to interrupt the decisions that you make. They want to interrupt the fact of you being clear about which direction that you're taking, right? They may want you to overanalyze and overthink your position so that you make mistakes and you miss out on opportunities. They want to interrupt your communication because where you're speaking is where you're going. Those are the seeds that you are sowing. So be conscious of your communication and make sure everything that you write is clear, because you are writing that, you are solidifying that in the ether, whether it's electronically or on paper. And we be having to go back and do it because we got a whole bunch of scratch outs because we've been feeling like that interruption. It says, love or other happiness lurks around the corner. It will be something much better than your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. We'll claim all of that. Thank you to the spirit. And security. A life of security, peace, wealth, and tranquility is what it's giving. Hard work, and it's giving deep spirituality. Let's put that first. Work hard and stay disciplined. To unlock, there is the key. To unlock a happy, wealthy, and successful life, your guardian angels are here to help you. 646. 646 is 16. That's the tower. That's the tower. This. And I'm going to just move this over here, because behind this tower is another seed for you to plant. It's coming out of this heartache. What did you do with that mustard seed after this tower that the Most High God gave to you? What did you do with it? How did you water it? 3 of Swords. With tears, maybe? Like, was it hard? But I see you rising up like the phoenix, and we talked about that. And you rose right on up into what? 10 motherfucking pentacles. You did that. You fucking ate that. And everybody motherfucking see that. The sun can't stand your fucking shine, which is why they trying to end your time. They don't want you to open up no more doors. They want you to miss out on an opportunity. It's giving serious chaser energy. Serious codependent, narcissistic, energetic vampire. Again, I couldn't even figure out which one the spirit wanted to say. Between the vampiric and energizing, I don't know what the fuck. Like, they need some injection. They don't want me to say it. I know that for sure. Because somebody could be sitting here with this miss out ass energy because they can no longer get in your dough. And I can't make this shit up because here's the motherfucking death card. They cannot come in. They cannot cross your threshold. Oh no, they can't go. But they are trying to stop you though. But look, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. A blessing in disguise. All those motherfucking obstacles and hardships that strengthen you and built your character and gave you experience, that's what the spirit said. 1001 led to a spiritual awakening, led you right on down into yourself. Let's get this, because I feel like we done. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. If you have been suffering or feeling lost, some things may have fell apart, but you are building the framework for something better. Hang in there. I told you, you built something better. And you left all that shit behind. And some of these people that's been left, they don't feel so good about that. No, not so very good. The people don't feel so very good. A new phase in a religious or spiritual conquest. I don't know why it's coming out as conquest, because you're going to be a conqueror. You're going to do that shit, or you already done did it. It's saying you are going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles. You take the journey and you give to the universe, you give to yourself, you will receive. victory, chariot, justice. I can't make it up. Look, and it's giving two things. Two. Because there's more than one player that's down here doing black magic on you. Thank you. Yeah. That two of wands is giving me like you got something for both of their ass. Two people just gave you extra gas. Like, that gas is getting me though. Can you imagine? Like every time they do fucking spell work against you, you get an extra fucking gallon of gas in your car. You would never have to go to the gas station again. These people doing so much work on you, beloved. Well, I also feel like, again, I keep getting that electric, right? So it's something in here the Spirit wants us to see. This. What is it? Seven of Wands. You're protected. Yeah. You're protected. Kind of reminds me like when Michelle was telling me about that, you know how we talk about that bubble of protection, like everything that comes in, it hits the bubble and bounces back, like it's not really doing much. But there is one that's like right here, right? And it always gives me like that energy where one could kind of pierce your bubble if you were not really staying honed in, right? Stay balanced, stay grounded, keep your aura up. And again, you know, intentionally claim and protect yourself. However you decide to do it, whether you're doing return to senders, whether you're doing it, giving it all to the Most High God and putting it in your God box, you know, it's gonna take this shit too. And some shit it will allow, like it could be a rat, it could be a fucking snake that come in, it could be a little blackbird, tweet, 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 that fly around your fucking atmosphere and take some shit back and go say something. Like, they may be allowed to monitor you. And the monitoring is, I think, a part of the Most High God telling these people the shit that they're doing is not going to affect you, it's going to come back to them. So when they start to see that the shit is not working, but they're hitting calamity in their own life, maybe they'll put two and two together to stop fucking sending magic at other people. You would start to speak goodness and life into your life and into others. You know, it's a lot of people that I don't necessarily like my ex-husband, the fucking narcissist, you know what I mean? It's like, he was never diagnosed, but that motherfucker is smart. He know how to get around the goddamn test. And he been tested a couple times, so I know he understand. And if you're not going to see a therapist that's skilled in narcissism, then you could get around them regular schmegglers, beloved. So I don't trust whoever the fuck assessed him. I just don't. And I'm not giving the man a lot of credit. I seen him operate. And that's how I learned the lesson of whatever the fuck they do to other people around you, they would do that shit to you. They would do that shit to you. I seen him switch code. I seen him play this, play that, depending on who the fuck he was talking to. You know, I seen how he moved. His fucking ex-wife asking about her wedding ring and shit, she kept putting that in there. Like, he like, I ain't got your wedding ring. I did this, that, and the other. And she left out the elevator. He turned around, looked at me and said, I sold her wedding ring. I pawned it. I was like, damn. So when my motherfucking ruby and diamond wedding ring came up missing, I knew what happened to it. The motherfucker stole it and probably pawned it. Like, I just had to quit looking because I realized the same shit that he did to her was the same shit he did to me. I understood about triangulation, like how a person could set you against somebody else that you don't even know. Like, damn. And people do that shit all the fucking time. Like, they'll tell you about their ex. Yeah, I could never talk to her because she was this and she was that. You know, all the while they triangulating you against that person because they're going to treat you exactly like they treated that person. And they don't want you and that person to have conversations. They don't want y'all to compare notes so that you can realize that they doing to you the same shit that they did to them. That it's not you, that it is them. That it is them. Shit, I lost a motherfucking $8,000 ruby and diamond wedding ring with the fucking Michelin necklace and the earrings. All of it was put together in my safe. That shit was gone. I was like, damn. Well, I bet you I know what he did with that shit. Probably paid a mortgage payment or put it on his new car note. Collaboration and courage is coming through. Don't let people get over on you. But it's like we had to make peace with the past because we learned we got a motherfucking PhD in goddamn narcissism. We learned that shit. Between our motherfucking father and the ex-husband, oh, yeah. Secrets and visualization. So one of your secrets to manifesting and changing timelines in astral projection is through your ability to visualize. I do see collaboration. I do feel like you're taking the courage to collaborate with your higher self, and even the courage to see all your lessons in all of your situations and face them constructively. Kind of like what we're saying with our testimony. You know what I'm saying? And even though we went through that, we still have our heart open. We not bitter and think that every fucking person is a narcissist, but we definitely are analytical and discerning. Creative people can be inspired by sharing and stimulating creativity in others. So we share with you so that you know what we went through and maybe you can recognize it for yourself too. You were talking about protecting your crown chakra? Oh wow, head wraps, yeah. We try to keep something on our head because you just never know. People be trying to play on your top all the time. See, your wishes are being granted and somebody is in a fucking contest with you. I told you it's competition. But who can compete with you when you being your own authentic self? If everybody being their authentic self, then there's no such thing as competition. What I'm gonna do, beat you out at being myself while you being you? That's dumb. Be yourself fully and you are without compare. A true winner of the only contest that matters. You being your highest self. That's the only thing. Competing with your highest self. Because I told you, I'm tracking that chick down. I'm on her heels. I want to walk like you, talk like you, too. That's what I heard. Confidence. What? Be confident. Hello. Thank you so much for tapping in. Look like your name is BBD. Not Belle Biv DeVoe. But Belle Biv DeVoe. Maybe. I don't know. How are you? Thank you so much for tapping in. Is something else you want to see in here? Because we was done. Yeah, cooperation. When the spirit said it's more, cooperate and do it. You're more than capable. Is what it's given. Hey, Brittany. Thank you so much for tapping in. I appreciate you, beloved. Thank y'all so much for just hanging out with your girl. We appreciate it. My name is Lottie. We are a channel reader, a channel messenger, spiritual reader. We having some communications right now, some issues. We understand that there's some toxic shit floating. Thank you so much for making us better by accepting ourselves and mistakes as they happen. They make us better. We are authentic. We are real. We are channeling the energy in real time, beloved. You know what I'm saying? Two of Pentacles. All of this shit is in reverse. So, Two of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. So in reverse, overthinking, which is over analytical, and we kind of talked about that, hopelessness and guilty. So somebody may feel hopeless. They may be over analyzing, overthinking. They could be guilty. They could be trying to cause you to overanalyze, right? They can try to make you feel some sense of guilt, like leaving them behind and choosing not to work with them. They could even be trying to say something against, like maybe you're frivolous, mishandling money, or somebody could be in financial stress. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're Six of Swords, right? And you're moving towards peace. So, yeah, Five of Wands, and just you moving towards peace and away from the conflict. Five of Wands, Page of Wands, that's why these people are doing magic. Six of Pentacles, right? It's like the fact that you're not giving to them anymore, and they want to make you give to them some sort of attention, but it's over with the Death card. Like, it's over. Like, it's not going to come back. Five of Cups. But I do feel like you went through a transformation, and you may not have felt very good about that. And the fact that you have left these people behind, Nine of Swords, this is why people are angry, They're doing too much. But again, that could be them wanting you to move too fast. Like, slow the speech down. Gather your communication, because that's how I feel. Like, everything is kind of rushy. Like, it could be making you feel like, again, an anxiety, over analyzing, and you feel like you're up against some deadline or something. Justice. I feel like it's also like the energy of justice being played out in your life in other areas, right? Sweeping justice. It could be sweeping justice for you, like you qualified to go through two different doorways, through two quantum leaps. Ace of Cups, right? And we did feel like there was a Queen of Swords in your midst. There she is. And Knight of Wands. This is the person that could be trying to block you. This could be the person that is definitely raging some sort of war. We said it was an air sign, right? This could be the feminine hater who's saying a lot of things. Queen of Swords, if she's trying to block you and battle against you, she's ready for the fight. Very mental, very analytical. Definitely somebody that needs to kind of get attention sometimes. Not like the Queen of Wands, but she wants it. She thinks that it should be for her. She could have a blockage on her heart, like what we were saying, like somebody's heart could be affected, her crown could be affected, her root could be affected. Everything that she wants for you is what she's suffering with herself, which is why she will do it to you. Because if she loved herself truly, then she wouldn't want to do that. You know, she needs to do some soul searching. You a hermit, like bring together things with herself. Two of Cups. And it's almost like the reason why she does it is because she's hurt. Sometimes Queen of Swords can be emotional, but this narcissist is not giving that. She's giving me somebody that thinks emotions like she don't feel it. She just wants you to come and fill her cup up. Three of Pentacles. She's low on energy. Hangman. Yeah, she need to see herself. Seven of Pentacles. Figure out what's already down inside of her. Judgment. Yeah, and pull that shit out. Change her position. You know, Four of Pentacles. Come to stability and control her own energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she wasn't doing so much on the outside or looking for external validation, then she could charge herself up. And by having an internal reference point, she can gas herself up. She don't need other people to come in and to gas her up, but she don't know that. The Sun, she hasn't realized that. Five of Cups, in regret. And somebody else, it could be the masculine energy that you left behind, that's realizing they've lost their light, they've lost their sunshine, and they are in regret. So somebody lost their sunshine and they are in regret. Yeah, Ace of Cups, they lost the love, Magician, and now that's why they're trying to manifest a fucking opportunity with you. Seven of Cups, they trying to use any motherfucking doorway to change their luck, Wheel of Fortune. But I'm getting you, all of this that they're doing to try to manifest a doorway for you to come back into their life. This is what's helping you open up the doorway to your new life, to this King of Pentacles. Now, how you love that? Because we showed the King of Coins over here. I don't know if we shuffled it. We might have already. But it was something about the Queen and King of Pentacles coming through. Door to the Spirit, here it is. All of the doorways, woman holding a coin and man holding a coin. The man holding a coin is the King of Pentacles that's coming back out. So somebody that wants a loving opportunity with you, they want a fresh start in love, and they're trying to use their manipulative powers to manifest you back a new opportunity. Ace of Pentacles, more time. They want to open up a doorway. Seven of Cups. This is somebody that is very imaginative, using wishful thinking and visualizing and focusing on you to kind of change the wheel in their favor in opening up a door. But what it's going to do is actually work for you to call in the King of Pentacles. And it's given like y'all two could be actually trying to manifest something similar, like a life of peace, ease, and grace. This person has realized that you were their ticket to calm, like over the rough seas to greener pasture. You know what I mean? Like that type of energy. And you realize that getting the fuck away from these people was your ticket towards peace. So you manifesting the same thing as your ex, but you're stronger than them because you're coming from a place of self-love and they're coming from a place of self-lack. Damn, Seven of Wands. The Moon. Yep, and the Seven of Swords. So it's a lot of shit going on in terms of illusions and trickery. I'm getting subconscious being very active, like somebody is or has rewired their subconscious to allow themselves to open up to deeper experiences. You understand that you are multidimensional. You exist in more than one variety. That is a thing called oneness. Like, we are all a consciousness, and you can place your consciousness wherever you want it, that you have the ability to do it now that you got the keys by unlocking yourself. So you definitely are a magician. You're opening up doors to wherever you want to go. So not only are you performing your magic with precision, I mean like exceedingly well, precise, and there's other people that are performing magic on you too. I'm hearing, what's his name, Charlie Wilson, I perform magic. He said, I can do magic. I'll perform a trick for you. It's giving that energy. Like, sometimes we sing about it, but we don't really be thinking that people be actively, intentionally performing magic on other people, and they do. The same way that you do it to accelerate you is the same way people will do it to hold on to you. Yin and yang, balance. So somebody may feel like you are their balance, right? They could really have that sentiment. But I'm also getting like understanding the balance and duality and the nature of all things. There's a light, there's a dark, and the balance will always exist. As long as the sun shines on your face, you will cast a shadow, beloved. Like, don't forget it. So appreciate that. 15, that shadow energy. Because as long as the sun shines on your face, you will cast a shadow. And some people may not feel good by walking in it. Like, they just may not. If you on that Nicki Minaj and your motherfucking back's to them, like you leading the pack, so your back's to them, the sun is on your face. Think how many people is in your shadow, beloved. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate each and every one of you. I do. My name is Lottie. We are a channel messenger, a spiritual reader. We are surrendered and submitted onto the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending. Page of Cups and King of Wands is getting spiritually tapped in, like offering love and compassion. Your heart is just so open while you wield your magic, and that's what works for you. Continue to do what you do and love yourself a little bit more every day. Work your magic a little bit more every day. Settle into your peace and tranquility, ease and grace a little bit more every day. Remember to take your spiritual baths and cleanse, couple of blue sage, black sage to keep the motherfucking demons away. That's what I'm getting, because it is what it is. This does not go there. We putting this in the wrong spot. It goes with those. Yeah. These go with this. I love y'all like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending. I do. Because it made all of us, it made me, it made you too, to be the infinite intelligence breathing, because the word lives, beloved. It does. And I'm getting shit. Somebody believe it. Judgment. You talking about being... Is it frozen? Oh, they playing. Oh, is it? Oh, I thought you were saying... Oh, okay. Hopefully, I was about to say, don't tell me it's froze. Okay, thank you, sis. Because that judgment, look, Chariot. They trying to stop your forward progression, but I'm getting the judgment has been called and you shall be moving forward. There's nothing that they can do about it. Like, not at all. Be flexible. Shit could feel weird, You're in a new cycle and you have to adjust. But also keep your peepers. You know when something don't feel right. You do. You know when you feel like there's other energies that are active around you, and they will be. And it's given like as you move forward, get used to it. Cause you the one that's changing cycles. I mean, alchemy, quantum leaping. So yeah, it's your fucking fault for learning how to control your energy. I love y'all. Again, to the next now. This is the Shea Beloved Ones. Mwah.